Hey, what's up? I just wanted to hit y'all with this quick video. I'm sleepy. It's almost 12:30, but I told myself that I was gonna do this quick video earlier today, but I didn't do it. I was procrastinating. I just wanted to give a testimony, praising the Most High Yahuwah, our Elohim, the Elohim of the chosen people of Israel, Israel. I'm grateful. I'm thankful and I'm blessed. People, anybody who know me, they know me that I love the Most High. I was gonna say with my whole heart. You might not know that, but I love with my whole heart. Sometimes it don't reflect like it should. I'm ashamed of that, but I know that He merciful and that He patient with me. I don't say things like He know my heart. Cause if I was to say that, He'd say, I know you can do better, and honoring and praising me. We have to be grateful and thankful, man, that we are chosen people. When I say we, I'm talking in particularly to the so-called African Americans here in America. Anybody who was part of the transatlantic slave trade, because that's the majority of us who was scattered to the four corners of the earth as prophesied in the Bible. A lot of Israelites don't believe in the Bible. We were purposely hidden. Our history was hidden from us. But it's part of awakening right now. Like, we part of history. Like, we in the end times. I firmly believe that everything prophetic is coming to fruition. Namely, us being awakened. The true children of Israel. Our whole lives we've been taught that we was the Gentiles. We was the seeds of Ham. We were Africans, but we're not. We Israelites. We part of the lineage coming from Jacob. Abraham was the progenitor of the Hebrews. His son Israel is the progenitor of the Israelites. We particularly coming from the tribe of Judah, which is the same high Yeshua HaMashiach, which we call Jesus Christ. Hebrew is Yeshua HaMashiach, meaning the Messiah. I'm going to be rambling a little bit because I didn't rehearse this. I just pray that the Most High convey a message through me and stuff that it touch you. We don't do nothing to earn this grace, to earn His blessing. A lot of people won't be in touch with this, man, because you don't have the Spirit of the Most High in you. And when you don't have the Spirit of the Most High in you, it's hard for you to discern these things. It's a lot of us still searching for identity. We doing it in things like Egyptology and Kemet and all sorts of things. We want to be Moors. We want to be Christians. We want to be Muslims. We want to be all parts of these different religions, ideologies, Freemasons and things like this that the Most High didn't put before us. He never gave us a religion. Part of us losing our identity was us latching on to other nations and their gods and things of that nature. One of the biggest situations where we do this is in these holidays. I'm all over the place. I'm going to be all over the place. We just seen Halloween. Halloween, this recently Thanksgiving. We coming up on Christmas. All these are pagan holidays that derived in ancient Babylon. Then they just expanded. The Catholic Church is to blame for a lot of these false religions. False holidays that we acknowledge and celebrate. And through history, our ancestors just follow them, and we don't know how to break tradition. We don't, and primarily it's because I said we're not in touch with the Most High spiritually. His Spirit is not on us. It don't convict us. And once you start hearing people talking about these things, you willfully just ignore them, then you're going to be held accountable for these things. But hopefully the Most High, He touches you in a way that makes you just turn completely away from this beast system, this pagan shit that we on, man. We latch on to these traditions because we don't know our own traditions, our own feasts that the Bible instructs us to keep. It's a lot of people want to slander the Bible and say that the Bible is this and that, but I guarantee you, anyone who reads the Bible with a pure heart, looking for a pure understanding, asking the Most High to come and give clarity, you don't look at it like it's purely man-made or some stuff that's been plagiarized. When you look at it from an Israelite perspective, that it's written directly to me and you, our ancestors was the ones who wrote this book. The prophecies, they concern us directly. It's no other nation. It's directly for us. And it was taken away from us because our ancestors was disobedient. He used other nations to make us jealous. They out there in our land, they out there thrive. And we at the bottom of the barrel. If you want to find out more about the prophecies of our present condition, you can go ahead and check out the 28th chapter of Deuteronomy. It tells you what would happen if our ancestors would have followed the commandments, the statutes, and the laws that the Most High gave to us. But they didn't. They broke his law. And it fell on us. And we're not completely innocent because we continuously break these laws. We give it to our own understanding, our own liking. If we don't like something, we just disregard the Bible, and that's sad. Because the Most High, he chose us out of every nation on the earth. He chose us to be a special people, to be a seed of the earth, his light, for us to explain to the world who the Most High was. He came directly to our people, our nation. And we should see that as something to be proud of. He chose us, made us a great nation, but we consistently disobey him and disrespect him, and we just restrain ourselves from our glory. You see how we as a black people in the condition, we messed up. And I used to always ask the Most High, like, why are we so messed up? Like, clearly we the most influential people on the earth, and that's because we blessed. Like I said, we the salt of this earth. Everybody get their flavor from us. We're clearly the best at everything we do. And it's isn't racial. It's facts. We know that what we call the black man, which isn't every dark-skinned person, all the Africans aren't Israelites. But we know that a particular breed, us, we've been spread to the four corners of the earth during the transatlantic slave trade. We were sent to Asia, Europe, the South Americas, North America. We were sent everywhere. And everywhere we go, we the most popping. For lack of a better word, we drive pop culture. Everybody want to be us. We the best athletes. We the best singers. We the best actors. We the best thinkers. They hide a lot of history, man. They try to, you know what I'm saying, just act like we nothing. We know historically in movies they always portray us as slaves. They never tell you who we were before slavery. All they say is we was Africans. Africa is just a continent that, you know what I'm saying, it encircled many people. It was many tribes and nations. The Most High divided us up in nations. He didn't divide us up by skin colors. In fact, for a period of time, it was only what we call black people on earth. And I say that to say this. We can't look at a particular race like they the worst people, because it was what we call black people who was fucked up first. Cain was black. The pharaohs in Egypt who was oppressing our people was black. Nimrod, one of the most wicked people ever live on earth, was black. So we have to get out that mind state that it was just color-based. It just so happened that Yeshua is a so-called black man. And we come from the same tribe, Judah, that he came from. I'm trying to make a point, and I don't know exactly where I'm going with this. I just want to let y'all know this, that we blessed. We way more than they make us out to be. We way more than we make ourselves out to be. We disservice ourselves by chasing these other nations and trying to conform to what they are doing. We weren't put here to mock or mimic other people. We was put here to first serve the Most High. Be grateful, be thankful that he chose us. And we are supposed to be, like I said, the light of the world, the salt of the earth. And we're supposed to spread this message. But how can we spread this message if we just disregard it and don't care about it? I won't sit here and pretend to you that I'm perfect. I won't do it. I fall short. And I'm not proud of that. But and I can help it all. I'm not a victim. The Most High gave me the spirit of discernment. He walked with me. I feel the spirit. I feel the conviction when I'm messing up. And I try to I spread this word. I want us all to go into the kingdom. The Most High's kingdom is coming. It's the final kingdom on earth. We still need beast systems. Or we following all. That's why they winning. And when I say they, I mean these Gentiles who disrespect the Most High, they follow Satan, however they say that, Satan the devil. They follow him. And he's thriving, but he knows his time is short. It's ticking. It's all written. Like I said, it's a mass awakening. Everybody finding out exactly who we are, and we should be grateful. I tell people all the time that I used to deal with depression at a high level. I used to contemplate suicide. I used to always tell people who would listen to me that I just want to have a conversation with the Most High. That's all I want to do. Audible. I used to say that I don't want to have a vision. I don't want to have a dream. I don't want to think that I hear him. I want to hear his voice talk to me. Like he did Moses. And it was my selfishness, my arrogance to make me feel like the Most High had to come and talk to me on my terms. And he didn't. And he don't. He'll never do what you want him to do. You can ask, you can pray. But at the end, he's the Most High. He's our Elohim. He's our creator. And he don't owe us nothing. Ever. He don't have to explain anything. He can do what he wants to do. And if he does, it's him being merciful. And we don't deserve that mercy, but he's giving it to us. He said, out of all the nations, only you have I known. Meaning that he chose us and only us that he's dealt with. Primarily. So, I woke up to this knowledge. It's like it had been, like I had been catching hints and drifts, but I was so indoctrinated with this Christianity thing that was forced upon our ancestors. I was beaten over the head with it. I couldn't deviate from it. I thought that that's what the Most High was telling us that we were. There's a lot of devils that try to change up what the word means, but the Most High always manifests himself in truth. No matter what, we always gonna get his truth. It might take some time, and it took me some time. I'm grateful. High level. I'm talking about I've never been this grateful in my life. The depression I used to feel, gone. I haven't had a suicidal thought. Sometimes I'll still be ready to get up out of here. But that's not simply because I just can't take it. It's just because I know there's something better. You know what I'm saying? It's something better that's just waiting on us. And I just can't wait to get there. But in the meantime, the Most High, he got us here for a reason. I pray that he manifests himself through me and I can be the conduit that he want me to be. And I'm learning as I go. I tell people that, well, I told some people that if you would ask me last year this time, I'd have told you I know everything. I'm real prideful and sometimes ego-driven. And I pray to the Most High often that my ego don't consume me to where I can't learn, to where my heart is hardened and I won't accept new information. I was humbled. And I found out that I don't know nothing. I'm learning every single day. I'm out chasing this knowledge, chasing this wisdom, praying for his spirit to land upon me so I can discern, you know what I'm saying, and figure out which way to go. I want to be great in the Most High's eye. That's what I want to be. Not more, none less. I mean, we here on this earth and we have our pleasures and like what we wish we can have. But at the end of the day, if it's meant for me, the Most High going to make sure I get it. And the main way for me to get what I want is to do what I need to do. And that's to honor the Most High. And this goes for all of us. To honor the Most High in everything I do. Don't be afraid and ashamed to worship him. Don't be afraid to say, well, Yahuwah, I need help. What we call God, Elohim, I need help. And most importantly, it's helping me get away from me. I don't want to be here trying to be just on my own accord. I want to be here being what he want me to be. And it's a process. And I'm grateful that he woke me up to know that I don't know nothing. I don't know anything. I'm learning every day. And I have to learn at a fast pace, or at the pace he allows me to learn, because I have people who I want to learn too. Like, I love them. I genuinely love them. Genuinely love them with all my heart. And I want them to go into the kingdom too. I want us all to get into the kingdom because it was created for us. When the Most High brings his city out the sky, it's for us, the tribes of Israel, 12 of us, 12 tribes. And I want to be a part of that with the people I love. So I come to you hoping that you can let this video touch you, Most High willing, and help you figure out, man, that it's a better way than what we was taught. It's not about going to church. It's not about playing like you like the Most High. It's not being disrespectful and following these pagan holidays. This Christmas, this Thanksgiving, this Halloween, this Lent, all these Catholicism-based holidays. It's about getting in that book. The book that I speak on is the Bible. And not just the parts they tell you to read or they read to you in church. Grab it for yourself. I guarantee you that anybody reading this Bible, this video, that you don't read the Bible like you should. And I can say that because I know that I haven't been reading like I should. Well, I had previously. People be surprised to know, man, that I'm really just now starting to read it with a different perspective. And that's not from a Christian perspective, but from an Israelite perspective. Like, it's our history book and it's our book that tells our future. I used to just read it, like, just to search out to prove points. Like, I wasn't reading it in the context that it needed to be read. It was a pride thing. I was humble, and I'm grateful that I was humble silently, where nobody got to stunt on me. The Most High, he's I can't put into words what he means to me. I can't put into words to how grateful I am. And my whole goal is to make sure that we all get to the kingdom. If the Most High allow me to teach y'all, talk to y'all. I don't even want to say teach, I just want to inform y'all. I just want to be able to point y'all into the right direction, take our faith out of man and put it in the Most High. I guarantee you I did not touch on everything that I feel like I should, but I'm at like 16 minutes on this video and I'm sleepy. I'm going to go ahead and pray. I'm praying that this video touch y'all in a way, open your eyes, because you won't get truth in these so-called churches. They control. They're there to make you feel comfortable. The truth is never comfortable. It's not a comfortable thing when you first start getting into this truth, because nobody wants to hear it, man. We so used to doing what we want to do what thou will. That's a phrase that people use when they don't want to obey the Most High. What they want to do is comfortable to them. We live in a world where everybody's concerned only about their own comfort. They can give you no valid reason why they celebrate these devil days, because that's what they are. When you strip them to the core, they use to venerate and worship idol gods, pagan gods that provoke our Elohim Yahuwah to jealousy. He don't like sharing his glory with these bum fake gods who gonna get destroyed. Everybody who honor these gods, man, you gotta understand, you bringing curses up on yourself and your generations. I just hope this video touch you, and that the Most High can use this to generate some interest, generate you wanting to grab your destiny, return to the top where we was born to be. We're a great people. We're a great nation. We special. He loves us for no reason of ourselves. We have not done anything to deserve the glory that he bestowed on us as a people. And I'm glad that I'm humble enough to know that. And I hope that you can find this too. You can get in the word. That's all, man. If you got any questions, hit me up. Like I said, I'm in the learning process. But I do know enough to where I can like point you in a particular direction to help us get back to our destiny. Y'all my brothers and sisters. The Most High, he put us together. We're in this bondage, we're in this captivity, but it's almost over. They got to pay for everything they did to us. It's biblical, it's in prophecy. The Most High ain't going to let none of this stuff that's going on that's went on. He don't forget anything. Anything. From what happened 1,000 years ago to what happened 10 minutes ago, the Most High sees everything, and everything will be straightened out according to his will and what he wanted done. It's no question. And the world knows this. That's how come they've been fucking us up for so long. Because they know who we are. The question is, do we know who we are? They know that they weren't just snatching Africans when they was taking us into slavery. they know that they are snatching the Most High's people. We just gotta acknowledge that and get back to where we're supposed to be in these commandments, being grateful, praying for the Spirit to come upon you, honoring His Son, Yeshua, HaMashiach. I love all y'all, and I hope to see y'all in the kingdom. But until we go into that kingdom, get in that Bible, pray for understanding, pray for wisdom, pray for knowledge, pray for clarity. And the Most High gonna give it all to you. And He'll give you whatever He wants to when He figures, I'm sorry, that you deserve it or He ready to give it to you. Don't get impatient. Because He's not impatient with us. He's been dealing with us patiently for a long time, giving us grace and mercy that we don't understand. I mean, that we don't deserve. And we actually don't understand it. His love is beyond our understanding. His thoughts are beyond ours. Everything He does is beyond us. And we have to humble ourselves and accept these blessings, even the chastisement, and just be faithful. I hope that this video means something to you. And I'll be back to holler at y'all sometime.